Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still September 14th, 2020. It is Monday. I'm going to kick this around here. We've had some sun in here, but it's getting pretty overcast now. It's still only about 62 degrees, but I'm actually warm. There's my shirt sitting there. But so I want to show you, first of all, before we get into, I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. I would like your feedback on this, so if you would answer in the comments, I would definitely like to hear what you guys have to say. So Dennis came down with another load of wood, so I actually had more stuff that I had to split on top of what I already had. But everything is split. I got all this stacked, and I'll show you. But so we added more to this back row here. And then this is part of what I split, and then I did on this end I did the crisscross pattern as well, because it actually holds up much better. And I know that I just was, with all the rounds it was kind of a little more difficult, but so I did that and filled in the rest of this part. There was partial of this row had to be done, so we got that wood. This wood over here, he brought in some more of this type over here that we got. I had to split a couple pieces up that are underneath here, but so wood pile's getting bigger. We brought over, actually I brought this pallet over, and so we started using that, so that whole row here is new. And then we brought this pallet here over as well, so I have a few more pallets. I have another one here, and I got a couple more back over on the other side, and I actually think that I have one over here somewhere too, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. But anyway, we have enough pallets, and we'll just keep, he goes, I'm ahead of them now, so they can't stay ahead of me. And I'm like, okay, well, I said, since we don't even have the wood stove hooked up yet, it's not going to make any difference at the moment. But by Thursday, Friday, we'll have that wood stove installed, and we'll go from there. Now, I just saw the news that said a frost advisory for tonight, but they're saying 42 for the low, but we'll see. So like I was telling you guys, there's no late crop that goes in up here. At this point forward, we can get our first frost at any point in time. Now, it may not get that cold tonight. We'll have to see. But, we're getting them in a good position where they're going to have plenty of wood. And, like I said, whatever extra they need, they'll use mine. So it's not a matter of, it's like, this is all my wood and you can't have any. We've done the work on this wood. So now they've been gone all day. They went to go see my sister's grandkids. So they have no idea that I came out here and got all this squared away today. But I just was in that mindset, and it was cool enough. Like I said, right now it's only 62 degrees, but it feels good. It's a good workout. Perfect weather, believe it or not, perfect weather for splitting wood. The bugs are not out because it's cooler, and you can get your work done. You're sweating, but you're not like dying sweating. So, like I said, it's just a really, really good workout. But so a couple questions. I had two questions that I wanted to ask you guys. And again, so I would like your feedback in the comments. How do you feel, number one, about this vaccination that they're talking about, that they're trying to rush through to get out there to force everybody to take? How do you feel? Or of course, let's not say force. They will highly encourage you to take. Let's put it like that. So we don't want to misspeak. But they will tell you, of course, it's for your own good and how important it is for you to get it and how you should have it, and all this type of stuff. So I want to hear your guys' feedback on that. I'm going to turn this around so you can watch the birds. I got 3 of them all sitting up on top of the box there. They like to hang out there, and they like to hang out on the sawhorses. It's just kind of what they do. They get up there and they hang out, and they feel like they're perching. So, but I definitely want to hear your feedback about that. I also want to hear your thoughts on the so-called protest. I don't call them protests, I call them riots. especially when the people are doing the things that they're doing. That's not peacefully protesting. So I want to hear your guys' feedback on both of those things, because like I said, I think it's important that they're discussed, that people's thoughts are put out there, and I just kind of want to see. I got a good idea where my subscribers are at, to be honest with you, as far as what they think of that situation. But yeah, see, now we got the peak of sun is coming through right now. Very, very weird, very strange. But it's been like off and on. Sun will peek out for a little while, and then it'll be cloudy again. Hasn't rained yet today, so that's a good thing. But anyway, so so in the comments, I definitely would like to hear your guys' feedback. I want to hear your thoughts of the situation. It's very interesting times we are living in. I think there's a lot of manipulation going on. People are so easily manipulated, And if you look at it, and I want you guys to think about it, so, with all this nonsense going on and the looting and stuff like that, I definitely want to hear, what your thoughts are on it. Because it's like, I'm going to tell you what, it can be stopped in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You just go in there, just like they did in Seattle. When they decided to shut down the free zone, what did they do? The police started at one end, gave them warning to get out, and just went through and took everybody out. There went their free zone. And they took it back. All right? It's time for them to take it back. Stop this playing games with these folks and, and lock down. That's my opinion. It needs to stop. It needs to not continue. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, I'm going to take you in here real quick, and we'll look at the solar. Let's see. The batteries are at 25.92. I think they were like 25.5 earlier when I did my video. Right now, because we're having a little glimpse of the sun, we got 1.1 coming in on this side and almost 600 watts on the other side. So 1100 watts on one side, 600 watts on the other. And because we're getting decent power in at the moment, now it's up to 25.93. So, it's when you get that surge of power comes in, it really hits the batteries quickly, and that's a good thing. But they're doing good, nice and steady, and so it's definitely a better solar day. Yeah, because now the sun is here. All right, I bet it went higher. Hold on, let's take a look just for fun. Just for fun. No, it's staying pretty steady. 1.12 and 600 watts. Okay, but anyway, it's doing very, very well since we got the new breakers in. That obviously was the issue once we did the changeover, and so that's all squared away now, and it's running very, very well, very efficient. Even this time of year, again, we've had last 4 or 5 days been pretty cloudy, not the greatest weather, and like this morning when I got up and I came out about 9 this morning, and I looked at the batteries, and they were at like 24.6, I think is where they were at. And when I went to bed last night, they were at like 25.6. So, good position for them. They're doing really, really well. So, really pleased with that. And we'll just hopefully that continues to happen, and it continues to do well. So that's where we're at with that. But yeah, so you can see here, the leaves are all changing here. I don't know what happened there. Probably just that time of year. But anyway, so I did want to mention my website really quickly, guys. PrepperNurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community on my website. It's a great resource that we set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people. And so if you are interested in trying to, chat with other preppers, if you want to just go in and read the message boards, if you're looking to find somebody in your state or in your country, it's a great resource that we put together for you. There's also all kinds of groups in there. I mean, there's a singles group and all kinds of other stuff as well. So you definitely can go in there and and be part of the community as well. So definitely take advantage of that. Okay. Also, what was I going to say? It is free to register, or it's free to join, but you do have to register. No credit card information is asked. So it is totally free, but it is private at the same time. So you just can't come in off the street and see what's going on. You do have to register to get in, okay? Also on my website, we have the CBD and hemp store, jdega.com. The link for that is in the description below, but also on the website, you'll see the logo, and if you click on that, it will take you to their website. If you decide to make a purchase, you can save yourself 15% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1, and that is the number 1, not O-N-E. As always, the Legacy food is also available on my website. Again, with that, you just click on store. It drops down. You will see, Legacy. You click on Legacy, and what they have available is what they have on there. So just letting you guys know if you are interested in doing that. I will be doing another sale possibly next month. So we will see what happens with that, okay? So, if you want to wait, that's fine, whatever you want to do. But anyway, so that's what's happening. It's been a productive day. Like I said, I wanted to get that squared away. You want to stay ahead of the game. You don't want it to get overwhelming, and then it takes you days to get everything done. So with getting everything split and stacked and ready to go, I have another tarp that I will be utilizing as well. So we will get that out and get that over everything as well. And we'll just, keep banging away at stuff and keep working at it. But they got a nice little pile there. So, that'll keep them going for a while. I mean, it builds up quick. It really, truly does. So, that's always a good thing. But anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. And again, I would like your feedback in the comments as far as the questions that I was asking earlier in the video. About the vaccination, and also, again, about the riots. I'm not going to call them protests because they're not protests. So I definitely want to hear your feedback on both of those. So again, also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to subscribe, please. Also hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. And also like, comment, and share. The more interaction we have, the better off it is, okay? So I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1. Out for, yeah, wait a minute, I completely forgot to say everything else that I normally say. All right, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Let's remember that. Also, let's remember to hug and kiss the ones we love. Tell them every single day how we feel, because I think that is very important as well. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, if you think step, thing, and day, it is amazing how much you can get accomplished and how much you can get done. Just work at it methodically, and it just happens. All right? I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.